That's why I got a bimbo.
And what the hell did you kiss me for anyway?
You're listening to JD Vance host Charlie Kirk Show as he mourns a friend and ally, a news story written by Kat Zakrajewski and read by an AI-generated voice. Vice President JD Vance is hosting the Monday episode of The Charlie Kirk Show, further enhancing his role he has taken on leading the MAGA movement's mourning for the fiery political activist. In addition to honoring the memory of a friend, Vance's rapid moves to publicly associate himself with Kirk could cement his position as the political heir to the movement that Kirk created, which is one of the most powerful currents in Republican politics. That could prove valuable to the vice president as he tries to consolidate his position as the leading candidate for the Republican nomination in 2028. With a chyron that identified him as a longtime friend of Kirk, Vance said he would spend 2 hours interviewing Kirk's friends and administration officials about the legacy of the man who founded a political empire that has pushed young Americans to the right. White House officials including Caroline Leavitt, Stephen Miller, Taylor Budowich, and Kaylin Dorr appeared in the first hour of the show, along with Andrew Colvett, Kirk's friend and spokesman. We have to build upon it. We have to add to it. We have to make sure that the next generation of young people feels confident and courageous to speak their mind and to speak the truth, Vance said on a stream that had more than 70,000 viewers on X and more than 270,000 on Rumble. Vance also said he would discuss how to dismantle an incredibly destructive movement of left-wing extremism that he said was part of the reason Kirk was killed. The suspect in Kirk's shooting had a leftist ideology, but the motive for the slaying remains unclear. Utah Governor Spencer Cox, Republican, said Sunday. Vance announced plans to host the show with a photo on social media of a podcast microphone flanked by the American flag and the flag of the vice president, a display that highlighted the remarkable ways he has used his office to honor the legacy of his 31-year-old friend and political ally. After Kirk was fatally shot at a Utah campus on Wednesday, Vance cleared his schedule to transport his casket to Phoenix on Air Force Two. Vance spoke with Erica Kirk, Kirk's widow, for an hour about his legacy and said he was inspired to be a better husband and father. He also wrote a lengthy post commemorating a friendship that began when Kirk sent him a Twitter message about an appearance on Fox News several years ago. Vance has described Kirk as central to his rise within Republican politics and later Trump's inner circle. Kirk was one of the first people he called when he began to consider a Senate run in 2021, he has said, adding that Kirk later introduced him to Donald Trump Jr. Kirk also publicly and privately advocated for Trump to pick Vance for his ticket in the 2024 race. So much of the success we've had in this administration traces directly to Charlie's ability to organize and convene, Vance wrote last week. He didn't just help us win in 2024, he helped us staff the entire government. Since Kirk's death, his eponymous podcast has soared in rankings and on Monday was listed as the top show on Apple News. On Friday, Kirk's co-workers and friends hosted an episode of the show honoring his legacy, leaving Kirk's usual chair empty in Kirk's honor. The podcast also broadcast a message Erica Kirk, who committed to carry on her husband's legacy. Erica Kirk began her remarks with gratitude for Vance and Second Lady Usha Vance, calling the vice president her husband's dear friend. "You guys honored my husband so well bringing him home," she said. Drew Harwell contributed to this report.